folks, welcome back to another informational video from yours truly, Sam Healey. Today we're taking a look at this guy right here, Bossk, the Born Hunter. It is a blister pack, villain pack for Imperial Assault from Fantasy Flight Games, and we're going to take a look at the miniature and the cards that come inside of it, so let's get down to the table. So this is what you're going to get in a Bossk Born Hunter villain pack for Imperial Assault. You of course get the model and his card for skirmishes. Then he also has a skirmish upgrade over here that can be used as an attachment. It says, exhaust this card when a hostile figure suffers strain during your activation. Reduce the amount of strain suffered by 1. Then, the player controlling that figure must discard 1 random command card from his hand. If he cannot, that figure suffers 1 damage. So he can turn strain into a discarded command card or another point of damage. He also has these 2 skirmish mission cards that can be used during the on the map here for the what do you say, that Bossk hunting ground. And so one of the cool things about this, and I like to point it out with every single one, is that this uses only the base game tiles. You don't have to have any of the expansions to do that. So the skirmish map here that you use for these 2 mission cards are only base game tiles, so that's a cool thing for me. Then on the other side you have the gun runner side mission that Bossk has, and this one unfortunately does need the Bespin Gambit expansion in order to finish making that map. So you do have these 2 skirmish and then campaign side mission in the blister pack as well. He also comes with his side mission stuff over here, and then the command cards. Disorient you can use when a hostile figure with a beneficial condition suffers damage. Discard 1 beneficial condition from that figure, then that figure suffers 2 strain. So that's pretty cool. Here, Trandoshan Terror can be used by Bossk, and it says use when you declare an indiscriminate fire, add 1 yellow die to the dice pool. So that makes his attack that much stronger. Grizzly Contest can be used by a brawler. Use during your activation. An adjacent hostile figure suffers 2 damage, then you suffer 2 strain. And then Wild Attack down here. Any figure can use this. Use when you declare an attack. Add 1 red die to the dice pool and 1 white die to the defense pool. So again, this just really buffs up whoever is using that card. Gives him 1 red attack die and 1 white defense die added to it. Bossk himself here has 10 health, 4 speed, 1 white defense die, and then a green and a red attack die. He's always getting +1 block and +2 damage and +2 accuracy. And then for a surge, he also gets Pierce 2. He is a hunter and a brawler. Costs 8 to add him to your army. For an action, indiscriminate fire. This is going back to his card here. Indiscriminate fire. Choose a space within 3 spaces and in your line of sight, then roll 1 green die. Each figure on or adjacent to that space suffers damage equal to the damage result and strain equal to the surge result. All right, so that's a pretty nasty attack. And then when you use this, you get to add 1 yellow die to that. So that's really nasty. That's a nasty combo. And then you have Regenerate at the end of each round, recover 2 damage, and discard all harmful conditions. So this guy just keeps regenerating. He's probably going to be very difficult to kill. But he does only have 10 damage, 10 health. So there is that. But the model itself, again, we'll go ahead and scoot on in on this one here. And this model, of course, is pretty well done, as we have come to expect from FFG. and just a lot of good detail there. His blaster, the face, the outfit, everything is just very well detailed as far as that is all concerned. And of course, that is Bossk. Let's go ahead and get back up top. So that is Bossk, the Born Hunter, and boy is he nasty. Man, he just keeps regenerating health. Probably is going to make him very difficult to kill. I really enjoy a lot of the things that's going on here. I have to admit though, this is not one of the aliens that I was really clamoring to get my hands on. But at the same time, he is one of those iconic bounty hunters from Empire Strikes Back, and so I thought it was neat that they're including him. But it's kind of like how famous Boba Fett became, and he was really kind of a background character. Well, Bossk is even more of a background character, and here he is showing up in a game. But I get how that is. I mean, when I was playing Decipher CCG, man, I learned the names and the ethnicities of a lot of these different aliens that just were like flashes on the screen. They literally amounted to like seconds, if that much. Some of them were just blurs, and so I get where it's coming from. I think I probably could have done without Bossk, but he is a really cool character. I won't, you know, don't get me wrong there. I just think that you can take it or leave it, and of course, it is up to you whether or not you're going to purchase this guy. But I think it's either you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, whether you get him or not. I don't think it'll affect too much in the long run, but that's just me. See you guys on the flip side.